Welcome to the ultimate lineup of history's worst leaders. People so bad at their jobs, they make a broken vending machine look competent. From insane personal cults to breathtaking corruption, these guys would have been fired in a week if only their countries had HR departments. Kim Jong-il, North Korea, the movie star wannabe, ruled like a cartoon villain, kidnapped filmmakers, and claimed to shoot 11 holes in one in a single golf game. His biggest crime? Making his people believe North Korea was the best place on earth. Francisco Franco, Spain, the eternal boss, overthrew a democracy, ruled for nearly 40 years, and still somehow has fans. Probably the only dictator who managed to outlive his own dictatorship, Spain became a democracy while he was still alive. Idi Amin in Uganda, the cannibal-in-chief, declared himself lord of all beasts of the earth, allegedly ate his enemies, and banished an entire ethnic group overnight. Thinks company benefits should include having the right to stay alive. Saddam Hussein, Iraq, the mustache menace, spent more on statues of himself than public services. Once wrote a romance novel to distract the public from his failing regime. It did not work. Muammar Gaddafi, Libya, the fashion dictator, ruled for 42 years while dressed like a disco pirate. Wrote his own philosophy book, which was just pages of nonsense, and forced everyone to read it. Pol Pot, Cambodia, the anti-education CEO, decided glasses meant you were an intellectual and had you killed. Took minimalism way too far. He literally emptied cities. Leopold II, Belgium, the original corporate overlord, owned the entire Congo as his personal business and ran it like a horror movie. Used forced labor to make himself rich, leading to millions of deaths, all while pretending to be a humanitarian. Joseph Stalin, Soviet Union, the performance review king. Loved purging his own staff. If he had LinkedIn, he'd endorse himself for paranoia and mass starvation. Sent so many people to labor camps, Siberia basically became an HR nightmare. Adolf Hitler, Germany, the worst salesman ever. Wrote a book nobody wanted to read, led a genocide, and started a war he couldn't win. If history had a do not hire list, he'd be number one. Mao Zedong, China, the king of bad ideas. His great leap forward was more of a great leap backward. His policies led to the deadliest famine in history. Spent his final years swimming instead of ruling, because why not? So there you have it, the worst world leaders ever, proving that absolute power doesn't just corrupt absolutely, it also turns you into a paranoid, statue-obsessed weirdo. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, because unlike these guys, we actually care about our audience.